going on, y'all? Gotta check out this situation with Upchurch. Don't know much about it. You guys kind of brought it to my attention live, so let's check it out. Also, I'm sick. I don't know why I gotta keep saying that as a disclaimer, just in case anything's off. All right, let's go. See what's going down.
It's that guy in the last video said the only reason they didn't get you is because Rob was there. How the fuck does he know Rob was there? That's never, I've never been like, yep, Rob's the one filming. No. Somebody in the room had to tell someone that told that guy.
I thought that I had it muted for a second. I had to double check the audio, make sure I wasn't checking.
Or someone in the room told that guy. There's no other way he could have known that. Period. Dude, the longer I think about this, the more shit makes sense. Perfect sense. So everyone who's left in the group now, like Blu-ray, Blake, Adam, Rob, the other side, Deerdorf and them, have tried to get them away from the group. That's why Deerdorf called people, I'm not going to say all the people because they don't want their names to be said, but called people like Blake and Blu-ray and was like, have y'all left over there yet? And they're like, bro, why? Why would we leave?
It's
the
so
ones
weird.
that are wondering why the fuck we leave are the ones that had no fuck idea about what they were doing. And that's why they were so adamant about them leaving.
That is so strange, bro. It's a coordinated attack. I'm telling you. It's already been exposed that Adam Calhoun and what's his name, Justin Slime, the Glover, they're going on this recruiting spree. I'm trying to get all these rappers and just people in the background too, right? Whatever, whoever. You don't even got to be an entertainer. Anyone who will go against Upchurch, they're recruiting and bringing and making a part of their weak ass team just so they can have more people go after Upchurch.
This is why Deerdorf was like, man, don't you think Blu-ray's gonna hack your phone? No, I don't. Is this why y'all are having so many cell phones, bro? Wait a minute. Bro. Who just threw a cell phone off of a bridge recently? Somebody. Yeah, man, all my cell phones are missing. All 7 of them out of my fucking box. They're real sentimental, but they're outside my toolbox.
What was he keeping on them damn phones? That's all I'm saying. What was he keeping on them phones? Yeah, we need to check the hard drives and shit. What was you keeping on them phones?
Bro, this is why the letter in the mail that I got that I turned into the cops was so significant. Because they're gonna match it to one of you motherfuckers' handwriting. Bro, legit, the first second I clicked this, I just thought of this. This is why. Because the handwriting that I got, oh shit, even as far back as, oh shit. Color of the handwriting of the letter that I turned into the cops matches the same color that was being written to fans when they were selling Upchurch merch and fucking writing letters, acting like me.
Wow.
And then fans started posting it and was like, look, they're fucking taking letters from you saying it's merch. Or saying it's from you.
It's crazy.
It also matches the same color that was on the letter a long time ago when the dude was trying to meet me in the church parking lot. And the cops were there and they were like, hey, there's a guy down at the church who's really trying to meet you. Which was the same night there was a guy with a duffel bag sneaking through my kids, and this is all documented.
That's
Bro, the county police really been watching my back. Pounded. Appreciate y'all. That's why there was like 5 of y'all in the church parking lot that time. And you were like, dude, does this happen all the time? And I'm like, more than you know. Dude had out-of-state tags and some fucking ass car. They're like, what the fuck is he doing? I said, bro, he just wanted to tell me about like energy and stuff, apparently. Like, what the fuck? Bro, is this why? Bro, is this why the county police showed up like fucking 1,000 deep just recently when that guy got on my property? Once again, Pounded. Appreciate you. Or the guy recently, it was like, I'm driving down here from Michigan to see Upchurch. Pulls over at the first gas station. Fuck. Yep. The fuck out of here. Once again, county police. Pounded. Thank you, bro. Fuck.
Looking out for him.
What in the fuck? Literally do this all night.
They're making sure.
Is this what Jelly Roll said in that interview when they said, where's the least place you want to get pulled over in Tennessee? And he said, Cheatham, fuck County. Bro, you cannot make this shit up.
This nigga Jelly Roll sus, bro. Jelly Roll is suspect. Nigga, you look up definition, sell your soul to the industry, nigga. It's gonna be a picture of Jelly Roll like this. There's gonna be another picture next to it with him kissing Ryan Seacrest for some weird reason. This is just what he wanted. This is what he wanted his whole life. He's been waiting for this. He used to dream about times like this. That's what Jelly Roll be on. That's nasty work, bro. Super nasty work. But hey, who am I? Just a guy telling the truth. But yeah, this is mad. Wow. This is suspect. Super suspect. Let me get the visual back up and running.
Dude, he also said in the interview, I don't get worried when I can see Upchurch. I get worried when I can't.
Keeping tabs on him and shit. My bad.
You motherfuckers are so busted, bro. Wait a fuck minute. Hold on. Time out. Get off. Is this why you met up with Bunny, motherfucker? And I said, what the fuck meet up with Hurtful? I said, what you do? Like, y'all fuck around or something? He's like, no. I said, what'd you meet up with her for? He said, business. I said, where'd you meet up with her at? He said, a parking garage. Now, he's trying to say he didn't say that. He did.
Kind of freak nigga. A pup. You know what? Just me making an observation. You know what type of deals and meetings go down in parking lots? The nasty kind. I don't know. I don't know. Is Bunny trying to be Heisenberg? I don't know. I don't know. If Bunny is Heisenberg in these streets, that got nothing to do with me. But remember when that crackhead called into my channel? Told us the story how he had to chase Jelly Roll and Bunny around because horses that they bought, some horses. Kind of meetings was they having out here in these streets? That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like the meeting handbook, I had no idea. I wasn't there. Would never be there. Meeting. You think they ain't offer? Well, not them specifically. Adam Calhoun tried to have a meeting with me. Tell him kiss my ass. Told him never. Never that.
He said, but don't tell Lauren. Motherfucker. Bro, what did Jelly say in that video that I got on my computer? My wife is crazy, bro. She can whack people.
Did say though.
I'm not the one fabricating it. I didn't make y'all go do all this fucking doing meetings in fucking garages. Funny you met up with her for business.
In a garage.
What are y'all all doing now, huh? Oh, well, I'm making a business. Oh, are you? I wonder why. Let's fix the timeline of the story. We're making businesses. Shout out to Rob. Love you, motherfucker. Hey, Jamie XOXO. Hi. Didn't you used to work for Bunny XOXO? That's 2 X's. Oh, wait, Redneck Rave. What? Isn't y'all shit? Those logo 2 X's. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Rob. Back to Jamie XOXO. Your husband worked at the guard shack. He was complaining all the time. You know, I'd really like to be closer to Upchurch and just have a job where it's more important. And Rob was like, no, you're not getting closer to Upchurch. What the fuck? No. Also, Jamie XOXO. I wonder why you were hitting me up being like, so like, yeah, crazy shit about Justin you're posting. Like, I know some about that, but like, you know, it's none of my business to tell anyone. Okay, whatever, bitch. Nobody gives a f***, actually, okay? No one gives a fuck. Your boyfriend's a p***, and as soon as I wanted to ask him some questions, he gets scared and leaves, and you call the guard check. You're like, I don't think it's safe for him to work.
Nah, he cooking. He cooking in ways that people can't understand. The real ones know, though. Holy smokes, he's getting his ass, man. Straight cooking him. Rightfully so. That was funny. That caught me off guard. That caught me so off guard, bro.
There anymore.
Snap.
Yeah, okay. Well,
We getting him.
If he's a security guard, well, he probably shouldn't be a security guard because you can't be a and a security guard. That doesn't work. Anyways, I'm getting off here.
Facts.
We got a lot of doing.
For the people that are sitting there, how you know, BX? I was a security guard and bouncer for years. So I know. You can't be a pussy.
Tomorrow. Actually, hold on. B-Loose had 2 sets that he had built that weren't for me, and I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, oh, we're just building sets. Let's see if we see these pop up in a music video.
Nice.
You know those little things you sit in to like talk to the like priest guy or whatever, and like the confession like box thing? There's a scene of one of those he built, and the other scene is like an interrogation room with like a table and like this like bar, like curved like bar thing on it. Let's see if those pop up.
How's he building sets and not doing videos? That's crazy. That's
music
crazy.
Video. I would really love to see whose music video they pop up in.
They found him?
So the guy who's got all this information, right? Look who's in his DM.
Running your mouth. Huh.
Well, that don't look good, like at all, dude.
Wow.
Like zero look goodness.
I have not posted anything on my Instagram since the 11th of August, and it has nothing to do with that dumbass effing bitch that's married to the what? Homophobic effing. Okay. Rob, they going on. Talking about I'm still running my mouth Bitch, you better believe it. I'm saving Ryan's effing life. F you. Church, I don't know how the F you deal with all these people.
Oh shit, Rain Moorhead. Hey, what's up, dude? You've never really watched my stories. You're watching them now. While I got you here, ask your girlfriend Molly why she was always going to Deerdorf's, please. Also ask Molly what was this huge decision she had to make between like leaving the band and not leaving the band, especially since she was on Bunny's podcast. I would love to know.
Nasty. And if you don't rock with him, why are you watching this story?
That's how could you think that Billy or Deerdorf would shoot you, bro? Like, what would make you think that? I don't know. Maybe the fact
crackheads do crazy things. My bad. My bad. I just be free thinking, and I be saying the truth. Nigga, why would he not believe that? Yeah, people have done nasty things for no damn reason. And those two seem like they in that bunch, personally. That's just my opinion.
They're out like fucking shooting people. Like 2 in the fucking morning or whatever. Have you not seen the fucking news? Yes. Billy got arrested for it. And apparently in this court thing, somebody pointed at Deerdorf and was like, it was that guy in the back. So they're doing something involving fucking shooting people.
Man is behind bars in connection to a shooting in White Bluff. Deputies responded to a shooting on Petty Road last Monday. They found a man with multiple gunshot wounds. That man was flown to the hospital. He is in critical but stable condition. Law enforcement began looking in.
Oh, he got the receipts. Oh my gosh. How can anyone sit there and talk crap about this or him? He's pulling out receipt after receipt, pointing out the connections. How you could deny this unless, I don't know, you're like down with the bull crap? Let me see something. There's a lot that I'm missing. What the heezy? What's going down right now? I don't even know who they talking to. Okay. Oh, okay. We got haters in here. All right. I was gonna say. It's crazy. That is weird. Is that a hater in here losing their damn mind? Or I'm sure I'll be informed after. Let's keep the show going. My bad. I wanted to see, make sure I wasn't missing something. Probably missing something in chat. Alright, let's sure.
Into Billy Thomas after the shooting. Thomas was arrested today and charged with attempted second-degree murder and aggravated assault.
If you run around doing shooting and at 2 in the fucking morning when you have kids and stuff, well then you probably already make decisions, now don't you? You know, I just went back and looked at that article. That was published May 20th. So I'm assuming this happened on May 20th. Okay. Well, it's funny because you gave me a birthday present on my birthday, which is May 24th. Some gay ass bitty fucking crystal that you engraved bad motherfucker on top of it. By the way, gay, who the fuck is bad motherfucker on a gun, you fucking shit.
Yo,
I wonder if the cops found any shell casings. Because if they did, then I have a gun they need to look at. They can do ballistic testing. You know, that would match the story that's going around town. You know? You fucking... Because I've heard it was on a four-wheeler. I heard it was on a fucking side-by-side. And then I heard, like, Billy went home and then went back to say sorry and then got beat up and then went back home.
You went home to say sorry?
If the pistol you gave me that you bought, because you had to buy it, if you bought a pistol and they're blaming Billy, well, it would make sense that there was two people running around doing shooting instead of just Billy. It would make a lot more sense. Because what else would he have done? Went back, let me switch vehicles. Okay, I'm going back in a different vehicle. Is this why? There's an ex-Cheatham County cop that can attest to this because 1, he was there. 2, he ain't finna lie for nobody. And 3, he used to work for me. Okay? So the night that I came back down to the studio to see what y'all were up to, and I was carrying my pistol, I think it's funny that you were like, oh, he's got a gun. Oh, no, he's got a gun. Of course I do. It's my property, and it's 240 fucking damn acres, dummy.
That's crazy.
Of course I'm going to carry a fucking pistol. I'm a millionaire that lives in the middle of the woods. All of a sudden, Deerdorf turns into a fairy. Oh, no, he got a gun. Oh, no, he got a gun.
He was a fairy. That's funny.
With all these stories about Ron killing himself. Now, Dingledorf, why would you give me a gun for my birthday? When you're like, oh no, he got a gun. He's crazy. He's got a gun. Well, you gave me a gun for my birthday, didn't you? Yeah. Now, if you know these two individuals, wait a minute, what did you just recently say on your story on Instagram? I would fight Ron, but he would shoot me. Bro, I have threatened to bop you the fuck a lot in the past 2 years. You're scared. You won't fight. You're not a fighter. Which is my point exactly. Your sissy ass is the type to shoot somebody. And everyone around town knows that Billy is not the type to do that. Billy a fucking fight my motherfucker. I mean, goddamn, he's 8 feet tall. You're tiny and shaped weird. And you're not. I mean, you can ask the guys at the gym, like Jaden, you won't even wrestle. You're like, no, man, I ain't doing that good shit.
Yeah, this thing is soft. Damn, that's crazy. Straight softy.
The thing is, your ass scored for life back in high school when Travis Stanfield whooped your fucking ass. And then back in high school when I went to fight Brandon Bond, you watched me fucking slam him on his fucking. So you got beat up by Travis in high school, and I fought.
He's always been a pussy. Holy smokes. And Upchurch is out here slamming the hell out of me. Believe that. I believe he got that I'll slam the hell out of you energy. I also believe that the other guy was soft, that these niggas just terrified. You just watching him. Watch your homeboy scrap. Or you just sit there. Yeah, get them out the circle. Those are the type of people I can't have around me either. Upchurch is 100% right on this.
Fought somebody 3 times in my fucking eyes in high school and slammed them on their head. Do you think you're really gonna fight me? No, you're not. You're not. You're not gonna fight any fucking me. You both know that. Smoke. The whole town knows that. That's why you have to be like, man, I'm fucking. No. So look at the situation with this whole Billy shooting thing. Okay, well, if the gun you gave me for my birthday is in fact this gun, this whole thing makes 10 times more sense. Y'all both had to be running around down there somewhere, 100%. And then you moved to, well, Deerdorf, you love business. You're such a back road hustler, aren't you? You a back road creature is what you are. But listen, On the flip side, you have to ask yourself, why?
You're a back row.
On the flip side, you have to ask yourself.
Yo, I'm trying to contain my laugh because I'm still sick and I know I'm gonna start coughing. I know. Am I still muted? Because I be muting myself so y'all don't hear me cough. Fam. That was funny.
Here's what you are, but listen. Well, Deerdorf, you love business. You're such a back road hustler, aren't you? You a back road creature is what you are, but listen. On the flip side, you have to ask yourself, why would Billy be taking the blame for Deerdorf? Because of this. The whole entire property is in Deerdorf's name, where they live. Deerdorf's house and Billy's house is both in Deerdorf's name. If Billy gets in trouble and gets sued for shooting this dude or whatever, well then they ain't gonna have the money to take care of it, so they would take their assets, which would be the property, and they both lose their house. If Billy takes the blame for it, well, then Robert don't go to jail for it, so their houses can't be taken.
Yeah. Shots out, but damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That has. Ooh, now I see why y'all wanted me to see that. It's nasty work going on out here in these streets. Yikes. Oh my gosh. What the hell? But yeah, there's a lot of nasty work going on out here. Shouts to Upchurch for not being a part of the nasty and actually being a truth teller and a real one. They don't know how to handle that. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Share the video, all that stuff. What's that? Let's check out what Upchurch has to say. He dropped a new video or some footage of him speaking on something. Let's check it out. I think we got everything loaded up. All right, let's get into it. Don't forget to hit the like button and also check out Upchurch or his other stuff. He just dropped some new music too.
You know, I just got up to get me some milk. I was sitting here thinking, I got a question for somebody. Mark Hughes, who has 444 tattooed on your neck. I have a question for you. 1, who the f*** hired you? 2, why did you randomly quit? Like, with no notice. By the way, the other guards already told me how you were terrified when I said, hey man, I need to ask that guy some questions. And you called Rob and was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to show up to work. Why the f*** would you not show up for work just because I want to ask you some questions?
That sounds crazy.
That's weird. You know what I think else is weird? I think that it's weird that you quit with no notice shortly after I went down to the guard shack and fired this guy on his first day. What guy? The guy that you apparently referred to either Rob or Adam. Same guy that worked at this furniture store with you in Clarksville. You randomly just, man, I'm scared, man. Upchurch wants to ask me some questions. What were you scared of?
Why that make you scared? The boss trying to ask you something. Why that make you scared?
I was going to ask you about your weirdo friend who has weirdo on his Facebook. Of course I'm going to fire him. I have a daughter and a wife to protect. So why did you refer this guy? I'm just curious. And why was you like, oh man, I'm scared, I'm quitting, bye. The night that I fired him, his first day there, this mother comes up to the house. And I was like, where are you from? He was like, Arizona. I was like, well, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, military. I was like, Right. So I check his stuff out. Well, when I looked him up on Intellius, it said Texas. Well, he didn't ever say nothing about being born in Texas. So I thought that was weird. So I went to his Facebook. Facebook. I showed this to the Cheatham County Police too because I called them down there because I was like, I'm finna go fire this dude. I just want somebody to monitor the situation in case he starts acting crazy. So they came down there and monitored the situation. It was funny watching it on the security camera too because when he seen Cheatham County Police coming down the driveway, this dude was freaking out, bro. He was like walking in and out, rubbing his legs. Motherfucker had a gun on his hip. And then when he seen the cops were coming, he took his gun off and put it in the truck before they came all the way down the driveway. And I was like,
That's weird.
Even the cop, I'm not going to say which cop it was, but even the cop that came up to my Denali and was like, is it that guy right there? I was like, yeah, how you know?
Do you have a license? Or was it like that one in particular he didn't want the cops to look at?
I can tell by his movements, he's acting fidgety. You quit shortly after that, Mark. No notice just because you were scared. It's unsafe.
That's crazy.
Why is it unsafe? You're sitting around a guard shack all day. So then, check it out. Just the other day, I was like,
introducing the second generation Blink video doorbell designed.
Okay, they trying to sell me some shit. That's it. This the commercial to play on this video. Yeah, I need one of those. No free promo.
I want to know why this mother.
But damn it, I'm definitely gonna get some more security cameras when I move. That's for sure. Need to be well protected.
And I asked one of the other guards, and he said, well, he got scared when you came down there and took a piece of the surveillance camera things because I was with him to see what he would do. I told my homeboy Blake Owenby, I was like, dude, I'm going to go with him and see what he does. So I go down there, and I took a piece to the camera system, and I was like, I'm going to go see what the cops think about this. Just, bullshitting. Bro,
I'm scared.
The other guards that haven't quit yet, they said that's why dude got scared and quit. I'm sorry, bro, but why in the fuck are you getting scared that I'm finna go ask a question to the police about something involving security? Ooh. So then a couple of days ago, I think like 3 or 4 days ago now, his wife, I messaged her, I DM'd her, and I was like, hey, why did Mark quit? And then I noticed that she had untagged me out of a bunch of... I said, why'd you untag me from everything? Next thing I know, on her Instagram, she's like, that was a bold move. That was a bold move. What was a bold move? What are you talking about? And then she posts a picture of 3 cell phones in a manila folder.
Oh, what the hell is happening? What's happening here? What's going on? Oh, I would hate having to deal with this, bro. I would hate having to deal with this. I'd probably lose my damn mind.
I'm like, okay, Judge Judy, the f does that mean? Like, God bless it. Like, dude, freaking out. All I asked you was why you untagged me from whatever the f you tagged me in, and why your husband randomly quit. And you freak out talking about, I got 3 cell phones, I got a manila folder. What is up with y'all and the cell phone thing? I don't get it. Crazy. What is up with the cell phones? Even Deerdorf said something about some cell phones. And you're real good friends with Deerdorf. Real good friends. What's up with the cell phone thing? Deerdorf come to me randomly a couple months ago, and he was like, man, dude, somebody stole all my cell phones. I was like, well, how many cell phones do you have? He said, I had 7 in my toolbox in my garage. I said, why? He's like, well, it's all my cell phones that I've had since I was in like high school. Okay, 1, why the fuck do you have those? Weird. 2, why the fuck is it in your toolbox in your garage?
That's strange.
And why don't you just ask your wife, Lauren, where they're at? I said, you ask Lauren? He goes, yeah, but she wouldn't tell me even if I asked her. I said, okay, well, where else could they have went? And he was like, well, maybe my kid took them to school and sold them. Y'all motherfuckers are weird.
Yeah, that's pretty
Very,
weird.
very weird. And like, y'all act crazy as on the internet. And I'm just chill like this. And everybody's like, you're paranoid, Ryan. No, I'm just drinking chocolate milk, man. Finna go back to bed. I'm not worried about Jack. It seems like y'all trying to make me worry about something.
I was about to say. That's what it sounds like. 100%. That is what it sounds like.
And not sure what it is, but it's definitely something. I mean, you see the guy on my Instagram page, he knows all about y'all. He knows what y'all are doing. I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow and see what he knows. Because he said he knows for a fact that there's a bunch of people conspiring against me for, he don't know why, unsaid reason, but we gonna find out. What's up, Skins? I'm just popping in to remind y'all that they just want me dead right now.
All right, go and check that out, guys. I just reacted to it. Definitely need to check that out. Check out the original, all of that. Man, I would hate to have to deal with all this stuff, man. What kind of weirdness? The multiple phones and whatnot. Nigga, are you gonna sell the parts? Like, why would you need to do that? Why would you need to keep those? But alright, maybe you just hoarding. It looks suspicious when it's stacked on top of other things, like weird ass people that's working there talking about they gotta do too much and then they hiding weapons. Whole bunch of nastiness. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video. Apparently, somebody hopped on stage or attempted to hop on stage at a Fallen in Reverse concert. You guys sent me this clip. Let's take a look. Pull it up on the screen. And then I'll give my opinion. Hit the like button.
Never know what's going to happen at a Falling in Reverse show. Of course, the band recently kicked off their God is a Weapon tour named after that massive collaboration with Marilyn Manson. They released a couple of months back. It's the biggest hard rock music video so far this year, over 20 million views in just over 2 months. Now, the band also recently released their new
That's great numbers. And then I'm muted. I'm not trying to cough in you guys' ears.
Single, All My Women, an absolutely hilarious music video, throwing back perhaps to maybe some recent situations that we've seen. And we recently interviewed Donnie Radke right here on the Rockfeed podcast. Hilarious moment here in the channel's history. Now, we've covered so many times over the years situations where maybe
wild.
fans or perhaps people who aren't fans taking matters into their
Sound wild as hell. He had a puppet.
own hands, jumping up on stage where they shouldn't be, making it about them, seeking attention, and taking away from the show that these fans have spent their hard-earned money on. And really a bizarre moment, to say the least, last night in Houston, Texas, where a fan somehow bypassed security, and you have Ronnie performing. He looks...
Security need to be fired immediately. Immediately. Second, nigga, I would have pulled my inner 300 out. This is Sparta. Right in the chest, nigga. Right out of hitter with the craziest big boot from Undertaker. Nigga, Kevin Nash, all that. Nigga, I'm in the illest big. What is even this? Yeah, nah, that's crazy. That's great. He looking shocked. What? You know, she lucky and grab that mic stand and start getting them.
Looks over and he is like shocked to see this fan there up on stage. I'm not going to say much more than that, but this fan is there. It's like a cartoonish kind of situation, but even as funny as it was, you don't go up on stage. It can go really bad for you in all seriousness. All kidding aside, there are so many things that
I seen a video recently. Somebody tried to hop on stage. Security Hit that nigga with the illest shove, nigga. And he landed head first on the concrete.
Go wrong. Number one, any band at the level of Falling in Reverse is going to assume malicious intent when you are jumping up on stage and going at them. They're going to treat you as a threat. We've seen horrible.
Why would you jump on stage? That's what I still don't understand. There's so many people that try to do this. Are they like drunk? Nigga, like something. And how did security let this happen? That's the bigger question. How is security letting that rock?
Situations that have taken place in the past. Of course, the tragic death of Dimebag Darrell, but even in recent years, we've seen artists being attacked on stage. We saw Dave Chappelle attacked with someone who was carrying a makeshift, what appeared to be a firearm. Thank God it didn't turn out to be that, but these are very serious security breaches. But on top of that,
they whipped that nigga out. I remember Dave putting the mic down, like, hold on, let me get some Lexa. Let me get my shit in too.
You also have the security aspect for the fan who's jumping up on stage. This song had massive fire blasting up on stage in the middle of that performance, and they don't know those cues. The artists, they're trained to know this. They know when it's going off. I mean, even a year or so ago, we saw their drummer, Luke Holland, getting burned by some of that pyro. This band has a ton of pyro when you see their live show, but again, do not go up on stage. It's not going to go well for you. And fortunately for this fan, the only thing that happened is Ronnie just went into roasting them. That really is the least of your concern.
You gonna show
really
the damn
makes you
footage?
wonder
why am I watching this nigga if he ain't gonna show the footage? Show the footage of him roasting her. Yeah, let's get to that. Let's get to that. We don't need to hear your commentary that much, brother.
Years ago, at a Rage Against the
damn.
Over some.
Okay. All right. Is it at the end? Stretch the heck out of that.
Here is that moment last night in Houston, Texas, during the Falling in Reverse show.
That is so weird. What is wrong with her? What is wrong with her, bro?
What the get this alcoholic pregnant mom of 5 out of here, dude. What in the
He's a pregnant mother of 5.
pregnant mom of 5 out of here, dude. What in the they're ruining the show.
Right.
This needs all the attention. Imagine
That shit is weird, bro. I don't understand why people do that. He said it exactly right. And he's right for roasting the hell out of her too. Nigga, she wants all the attention. This show ain't your show. Nigga, get a skill set. Learn how to play an instrument. Get fans. And then get your ass on stage. And then do what you do. Right? Once people want to actually see you. Niggas don't want to see you. Looking like the crazy woman from, what's the name of that joint? What's the name of the damn? How did I forget the name of this damn movie? Damn. Is it Bridesmaids? I haven't watched that shit in so long. You do look like Shorty from Bridesmaids. The female hangover.
what the hell? Guys! We take this very seriously. Don't run up here. She's lucky she didn't get tackled. Guys, come on, be smarter than that. You guys are
Kicked, right hooked, kneed, elbowed, all types of things, nigga. Like, she could be taken as a threat. Right? Also, I don't condone any acts of violence. Blah, blah, blah. No harassment, bullying, blah, blah, blah.
all smarter than that. There's always one. Hello!
So there you have it. I mean,
that was stupid. That was real dumb. And what he said is exactly right. For attention. That's what they did that for. That was straight. Oh, look at me. She literally did this at one point. And look. No, don't pay attention to him. I'ma just jump and hop on stage to the music. Everyone look at me. Yeah, that's corny as hell. Yeah. Corny as hell. Nasty work. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video. All that good stuff. All the good stuff. That's not the damn button.